going on, guys? We got day 4 of the program, day 4 of the series. Yesterday would have been day 3, but like I said in my last video, I had a church softball game, so we were not able to film yesterday. But anyways, today is a great day. It's light chest day, which means we're probably gonna get a crazy good pump, because that's normally what happens on my light chest days. But the first thing we got today is 4 sets of 10 on incline bench. I got to look at the program and see how much we got today. Last week I did 155 for 4 sets of 10, I believe. So, and I'm pretty sure it was pretty easy. So we're probably going to move up to 165 this week. Last week got a crazy good pump. This day is mainly just focusing on getting the pump. Like I said, we're going to incline bench right now because of how light the weight is right now, regular bench. So it's kind of hard to go on a regular bench on the light days, and I'm not going to throw in 135, you know, since we're only doing 225 on the heavy days right now. So we're just doing incline bench to get away from flat bench on these light days. And once we start moving up the program and we get into the heavier weight, then we will be benching on the regular bench on the light bench days. So for now, we're just going to keep working on this hypertrophy for the next 2 or 3 weeks and see how high we can get with these high rep sets on the incline bench. So I'll talk y'all through the rest of the workout when we get in there. But first, let's hit that incline bench, and I'll see y'all from there. So I'm gonna go in the gym right now. Let's get warmed up. See y'all. So the first week we started with 145 for 4x10, and last week was 155 4x10, and the last set was like literally nothing. So we're definitely gonna be moving up to 165 4x10. Make sure if you're writing these things down that you keep notes of how easy everything was. That way you remember next week, and you have a good idea of where to start. And that's why I'm going to 165 this week. So I'm about to start getting warmed up, and I'll show y'all whenever I get to 165 on the bar. So here we go. The weight's literally moving like nothing right now, warming up. I'm really excited about this right now. We got 165 on the bar, man. Let's kill this crap, man. Set number 1 right here.
Nearly 6 in 10 American adults are living with pain. If this is you, pain keeps you from living your life. Formulated by doctors.
Oh yeah. Simple, baby. Let's go. It's crazy how quick this is moving. Already up 20 pounds from the first week. Hopefully we'll be repping 225 like this soon on the incline.
He just stayed at my house with a ball and I was
Another handful of gas rather proven that we have 9 shares. You get in on that.
All right, last set right here. Let's make it the quickest one possible as always. Always try to make the last set your best set, especially when you're doing progressive overload. So let's knock out this last set. Speedy and quick, fast, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, so bench went freaking awesome. We're gonna be moving up to 175 next week, probably for a 4x8. Since that last set, I started to feel a little bit of fatigue, so we don't want to bump it up too heavy or too much each week. You know, don't get too confident with yourself, because that can kill the progress. But last week, or the next workout we got is dumbbell press on the flat bench. Last week I did 80s for a 4x10, and it was about an RPE 8. So I'm gonna just do the 80s again this week and do 4x12. Try to push out 2 extra reps each set. So here we go right here. Set right here. It's getting pretty hard, but we've made this one the best right here. Let's get it. guys, so we freaking killed the dumbbell press. I'm really happy to be moving 80s for a 4x12, 4 sets of 12. I've never done that before with 80s, so we're getting really strong with the pressing with the dumbbells, doing them twice a week with the incline and the flat dumbbell press. So really happy with that. Next workout we're going to do is just burn out for the chest. We're going to be doing the high cable flies where we start at the top and come down and squeeze. So we're going to show you all that, and that will be the last chest workout for today. So with these, I've been going up from where I start every week. So like the first week I started at 20 pounds, do a set of like 20 until failure, and then I would go up to 30, then 40, then 50. And then last week I started at 30 pounds, moved up to 40, 50, then 70 or 60. And this week I started at 50, and we're going to failure until we get to the fourth set where we're all the way up to 80. So never going over 20 reps, just trying to get high reps, good blood flow, just go to failure to burn out the chest on this last workout for the light chest day. And it's also it doesn't really fatigue your chest much, you know, it's not a high stress motion, so that's why we want to make sure we're burning it out with these. So here we go again. Alright guys, so that wraps up the chest part of the workout. It's kind of crazy how everything is progressing, you know. I just looked back at day one with the dumbbell press, and I could only do 80s for like 2 sets of 8, and I got really fatigued, which I might have had a really bad day, but I had to drop it down to the 50s and just do burnout sets with that. So being able to do the 80s for a 4x12 today is a lot of progress. So we're gonna keep doing this and staying on track, not ego lifting and not going off track and hitting any heavy weight that we don't need to, you know, just staying disciplined. But got a really good pump today with the cable flies. The 85 was really hard the last set, so I think next week, instead of trying to go any heavier than that, I'm probably just gonna do 4 sets to failure with the 60s, and then we'll just go from there. So y'all just be looking for that next Thursday or Friday whenever I post next week's like bench day. But yeah, pretty solid workout so far. I'm gonna go do some shoulder workouts that I'm not gonna record because it doesn't really pertain to what I'm doing. I just like to get a little pump in my shoulder, you know, get a little bit of extra work in. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that right there, and I'll catch y'all when we get outside the gym. Alright guys, so I just made my way out the gym. I actually didn't do any shoulders afterwards. I just did some biceps since I missed my back and biceps day yesterday. Just did some burnout sets with the dumbbells. But overall, really good workout today. Got an extremely good pump, feeling extremely good on the incline bench. It feels really good to be progressing every single week, you know, making progress, you know. That's why it's so important to write down everything. You know that you're making progress. You can see where you've had problems, and you can recuperate from that next week or adjust it next week because you know what you did last week. And I wish I would have started doing this way long ago, writing down everything, you know. I've tried it and tried and tried and just couldn't stay consistent with it, but ever since I got in the habit of being consistent with it, it's worked wonders with me with gaining strength and just feeling great overall, you know. So really good light bench day. Tomorrow we got squat and deadlift, pretty light. I've been doing 4 sets of 12 on my light squat days with fairly lightweight. I think I got 245 for a 4x12 tomorrow, and I'm not sure what I got on deadlift, but we'll talk about it tomorrow in the video. So I hope to see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all stay tuned and continue to watch these videos of my program so y'all can learn some things and see how I'm going to get to my next PRs and just see the whole process. So thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all in the next video.